Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the New York Yankees. Just about set to go now, towing the slab in today's game. Carlos Rodon. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Edman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Pitch kicks away.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they jump out front. It's 2-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. And first offering is fouled off.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep, and that one is lifted in the air. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run, not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ripped on a line. Bellinger pulls it down, and that is that. Back for more from the Bronx. Today's starting pitcher, number 70. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Batting second.
Here is Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Could be extra bases.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Cody Bellinger in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Hernandez puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Paul Goldschmidt down.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Center field. Hernandez has it sized up. He's got it. And the inning is over. Back at Yankee
Leading off for
Stadium,
Los
second
Angeles,
inning,
the
set
third
to go.
baseman,
Here's a
Max
big power threat.
Muncy.
Max Muncy. Rodon back to work. And first offering is fouled off. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Hit in the air, left field. Bellinger corrals it. One away. The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016.
Will Smith.
Swing and a foul out of play. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. And they get the out on Smith. 2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pajes
right
digs in now.
44, Andy Pajes.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and it beats him. What a play. Back in the Bronx,
Leading
bottom
off
of the
for
inning,
the
and
Yankees,
stepping in for the
the
Yankees,
designated hitter,
Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez.
Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on
Batting
that pitch
sixth,
and hit the ball
the third
hard. You know,
baseman,
line drives
Jazz
don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Comes
2
up
balls,
empty.
2
That's
strikes.
strike 2. In the air to left down the line. Hernandez on the move. Makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. And that's a fair ball.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, Kike Hernandez at the plate.
Kike Hernandez.
Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. Chisholm fires over to first. One up, one down. Tommy Edman at the plate. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
To third, Chisholm. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Betts. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one. Betts, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
LeMahieu.
That one outside, and that's ball 1. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Ball 3. 3-0.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one
Ball
misses.
4, first
So a
base.
leadoff walk.
That just came apart right
Up
there.
next for the
4-pitch walk,
Yankees,
and
the
the
center
guy at the
fielder,
plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Grisham.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Trent
Ball
Grisham.
inside.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. There's a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. The throw to third, into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Judge waits. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. Here's the 0-2. Missed
Ball.
inside with the curve. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That ball's carrying. That one is gone. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 3-2. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And that's
Ball.
outside.
Part of the order coming through
One ball,
now, and
no
with one
strike.
home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Line drive. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Fly to center his first time. That's hard hit on the line. And it gets by him. Bellinger on his way home. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Anthony Volpe getting ready
11.
to hit. 1 for
Shortstop,
1 with a single so far.
Volpe.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Save. Not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away.
catcher,
Austin
number
Wells
28,
stepping in now for the
Austin.
Yankees.
Well.
And it's fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And that'll do it. As we go to the top of the fourth, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Ohtani.
Slapped foul.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Freeman at the plate now as he chases after that one. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, what a stop. To first. In time. Got him. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. And a big swing and a miss.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Misses the catch. Around second now as they still don't have it. Now around third, waving him home. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down. Here at New Yankee Stadium
Now
in the
pitching
Bronx.
for the
Bottom
Dodgers.
4. Now it's the second baseman,
Number
DJ
45.
LeMahieu.
Michael
And he deals.
Kopech.
Muncy boots it.
Up next for the Yankees.
And next for New York,
the center
Trent
fielder,
Grisham,
Trent
1 for 2.
Grisham.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run homer, and they add on. It's 6-2. Judge up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They've got to be happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
The left fielder.
Here's Cody Bellinger. On the ground right side, and he takes it himself for the out. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Outside low, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike. Foul ball.
He swings and fouls one off. Up and in, 2-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Just off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Stepping in the long ball threat, Max Muncy. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit." So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Next offering way off the plate. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He circles the bases. It's 6-3. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Here's a high chopper, and that's just foul.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. And no one can get there. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. He's in there.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bellinger makes the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
There's a swing and a drive. Bellinger going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here in New York, and now the DH, Jason Dominguez.
The designated hitter, Jason Dominguez.
Kopech back to work. That's
Ball
inside.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
One strike.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Third baseman, number 13.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Inside, just missed.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
1-1.
Yankees up by 3. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 7-3. 1 out, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the...
Freeman to Betts at second for 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Top of the 6th inning. Here's Mookie Betts.
The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. This one lifted in the air, left field. Bellinger has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to the dish is Freddie. And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
In the dirt, they've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Bellinger under it. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. And the batter now. DJ LeMahieu.
DJ
LeMahieu, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2009.
No balls, 1 strike.
The pitch to LeMahieu.
Foul.
Going to count 1 and 2. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
The center fielder,
Trent Grisham
number 12.
stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Fought off foul. The 0-1. And ball 1. Falling behind 2-1. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-3. Judge in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Hammered. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. That one ripped, but foul. Judge on second. Bellinger at first. One gone. Fair ball. One run across. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag out.
You're out.
So a man aboard, Jason Dominguez. Stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
1-0.
And it's fouled away. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Runner at second, 2 down. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And that clips the inside corner. Ripped into right field, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. 2 outs, bases full. And now the shortstop, Anthony. Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 13-3.